Hi, what's going on, guys? Welcome to All About NFL Football. My name is Klaus. As a former player, former coach, I'm your host of this international edition of All About NFL Football. If you clicked on this video, maybe you're just curious to watch that German guy talking about your favorite sports in the US, the NFL, with a funny English accent. Or maybe you're seriously interested in finding another reliable source before you put your hard-earned cash on the table by betting on the NFL. The beauty of it? I'm pretty confident I can meet both of your expectations in the upcoming video. So, stay tuned. Right here, right now. Coming up. Before we take a look at my trap games of the week, let's just getting started by taking a look at my confidence picks. My confidence picks are the ones I think will be the best bets for this weekend. Here they are. I think that the Minnesota Vikings will beat the San Francisco 49ers. I'm also quite confident that the Baltimore Ravens will beat the Buffalo Bills. And I'm also quite confident that the LA Rams will come out victorious from the Oakland Raiders Monday night game. A nice 3-team parlay would be Minnesota Vikings minus 5.5 over the San Francisco 49ers, Baltimore Ravens minus 6.5 over the Buffalo Bills, plus the LA Rams minus 3.5 over the Oakland Raiders. First trap game of the week are the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears on Sunday night on primetime. The public is all over the Green Bay Packers, and seriously, why not? Quarterback Aaron Rodgers is back on the field and looking healthy and good as ever. The Packers are one of the Super Bowl favorites, but be cautious, because I saw a lot of games in the preseason from the Chicago Bears, and my gut feeling tells me the Chicago Bears are an up-and-coming team. The Green Bay Packers are favored in this game by a touchdown or 8.5 points, which is simply quite a bit too much for me to bet on the Green Bay Packers with confidence. The Chicago Bears have a young, innovative new coach with Nagy. He's calling the plays on Sunday night, and he was very successful with his offense game plans at Kansas City under his tutor Andy Reid. The Chicago Bears will try to take the pressure off second-year quarterback Mitch Trubisky by pounding the rock with running back Jordan Howard and electrifying Cohen, the other change of pace running back. This will take time off the clock and will limit the scoring opportunities by the Green Bay Packers for sure. Therefore, do I think the Packers will win this game? A lot of that speaks for the Green Bay Packers. Home field advantage, the home opener at historic Lambeau Field under the lights in Sunday night. But be cautious. 8.5 points or 7.5 points is quite a bit too much. If I had to take a bet on it, I would take the underdog. The Chicago Bears plus 8.5 at the game at Lambeau Field against the Packers. Let's get to the next trap game. The next pick I'm going to offer you will be also my upset alert pick of the week. And in this one, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, seriously. The winless streak of the Cleveland Browns will end at this Sunday afternoon. If you have seen the episodes of Hard Knocks, you know the Browns will be very, very motivated to beat their divisional rivals. And they have to, because they're under immense pressure when the home crowd is rocking and rolling at the dog pound to start the new season with a new roster, with a motivated team to erase all that bad memories of last season. If you get the Cleveland Browns by more than a field goal, as the most books are offering at the current state, why not taking the underdog? The Pittsburgh Steelers have a couple of question marks, especially Le'Veon Bell not playing on Sunday. James Conner, by all means, is not a bad replacement, but he is not Le'Veon Bell. And the pass rush from the Cleveland Browns will take pressure on quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, who is historically bad on the road. There are a few simple reasons. I'm betting my money for the upset special of the week. Give me the Cleveland Brownies plus 4.5 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. My first confidence pick, the Baltimore Ravens, are one of the favorites I like the most over the weekend. Simply because their defense looks very solid. The Baltimore Ravens have always been a bully at home under coach Jim Harbaugh. And I guess the Buffalo Bills looked worse in the off-season, to be honest with you guys. Would you have trust in a team led by quarterback Nathan Peterman going on the road to Baltimore? That's the reason I'm taking the touchdown. I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens because they are quite simply the better team at home by a touchdown, -7 or -6.5 over the Buffalo Bills. In my second confident pick, I think the Minnesota Vikings are one of the most deepest and with the best rosters equipped teams in the NFL this season. They are a legit Super Bowl contender and their defense looks pretty good. I think they don't mess up at home their home opener, and they will be able to control the ball on both sides of the line of scrimmage, and therefore they will be successful over the 49ers. Give me the 5.5 points and beat the San Francisco 49ers. On Monday night, the Los Angeles Rams have a new, now even looking better team than last year. And going to Oakland, where Chucky's World is back on the stage and doing some very weird things, to be honest, in the offseason, which gives me the feeling this roster is even more weak before Gruden take over at Oakland. During the week, they traded away their best defender, Khalil Mack, which even more gives me confidence than the good-looking offense around quarterback Goff, with Todd Gurley, with Cooper Kupp, with Robert Woods, and a good offensive line will be able to get a win on the road at the Black Hole and win by a field goal or even more. So, bet the Los Angeles Rams -3.5 at Monday night over the Oakland Raiders. Before I'm out of here, I have to remind you guys that I don't cooperate with any betting shops, and there is no guarantee that my picks are correct this week. I'm not a professional gambler or a handicapping expert. These are just free picks from NFL fans for NFL fans. Hopefully you enjoyed this video anyway. Just leave me a like if you liked what you saw, or even considering to subscribe to my videos. I say thank you for your attention and hopefully see you guys next week.